Okay. Do you think it's important to trust your wife
No.
and pay more attention to what she said?
Also no. Okay, yes to both, obviously, if I want to have a happy life. Okay, we've been having some trouble with bugs penetrating into the Airstream. No-see-ums for sure, but the no-see-ums here are actually nymph black flies, and they do bite, and they do hurt, even though they're like almost microscopic, and they do leave a little red dot, really tiny one, nothing compared to their older cousin. We've coined 3 varieties of black flies here: micro, mini, and full-sized. Okay, and that doesn't include the deer fly, which are jumbo. Anyway, yesterday or the day before, Jen said, I think they're coming in through the window, and I thought she meant the screen, like a bozo that I am. What she actually meant was these slots here.
I point exactly there.
Wasn't paying full attention, as usual. Anyway, so I went on air forums, and, you know, just like a good husband, I believe everybody else but my wife, and they said, yeah, I think it's coming in through here. Somebody said they had success taping this up, which is a little extreme because every time you want to change the window, you got to remove the tape or put it back.
It's worth it.
Here it's worth it, okay? We're in the north. It just fake rained, like it just drizzled, and then it's hot again. Mosquitoes love that. Black flies love that. Everything here is big and vicious. Okay, so I'm going to tape them up. And I don't have a really ideal tape for this.
I killed 6 mosquitoes in the past hour as I'm cooking.
So I'm going to use duct tape, and it's going to leave, I know it's going to leave a sticky residue. I'm going to clean it later. Big deal. It's totally worth it. And we'll take it off and put it back on when we go to sleep. Okay, let's get to work. Leave a rating if you like the work I did.
These upper windows are perfect collectors of these baby black flies. This is 160 dead bodies of little black fly, and they actually bite. It took me about what? 3 minutes tops. A lot of them.
We're just making our way through the bushes in search of a strange looking duck we saw on the lake where we are. Jen's being really brave. There's been one big deer fly pestering us, but he seems to have let up. And we're just kind of bushwhacking our way around the lake here. How you doing? All right, we've made our way down to the edge of the lake. There's not much beach here, as you can see. I'm pretty much on a rock similar to what you see across the lake. Plenty of mosquitoes, a few black flies, and dragonflies out over the lake. You can just barely see the Airstream up in there. Just checking some of our footage after our encounter with the greater yellowlegs. Pretty excited to go and see that on the big screen actually, but I was also really excited to deploy the awning. Ta-da! Honestly, it's too buggy for us to very reasonably sit out here, but we'll do our best to enjoy a little bit. All right, Airstream people, you probably already know this. This is a major ingress point for bugs. Easily solvable with some duct tape. Okay, I got the wrong one. One of them has a dead bug right on it to show you proof. Major ingress point. We also discovered this area here. Okay, we caught him red-handed walking in through these openings. Okay, these are openings to the wild outside. And that means
the body is one of those.
We were wondering, how are they getting in? And slowly we're finding all the ways they get in.
Oh, doesn't show many.
Until they all move, then it becomes pretty creepy. I think you're getting the idea, right? And you can't see most of them. All right, so yeah, we got all ready to go out, sunscreened up.
Super oily.
Sunscreened up, bug sprayed up, packed cameras, drones,
yep.
Tripods.
Everything.
We're going on a long hike, but we just want to do a little birding, maybe go down by the river, get some drone shots of the river that we're near. Just have a little nice afternoon outing. And we went out and it's always pretty windy. We looked to the north. Ominous clouds and the wind's coming hard out of the north. We're like, ooh, I don't think we're going to have long. We're still optimistic. Then you had a great idea. She pulls out the binoculars and looks north to see, well, what's going on.
And I saw the far mountains slowly or fastly disappear
into the misty fog of a downpour.
So we don't have much time. So
we just basically go out and then we're like, oh, we better put stuff. And it was blowing pretty hard. It turns out it's not blowing hard now that it's raining.
Really nervous. It's my first time. I was like, will we get tipped over if it's a crazy wind?
And we said,
I know
no.
You always make fun of me.
I mean, unless it's a tornado, which we don't really get here. Especially up here.
So, like, what about that 100? Because I'm telling you,
100, we always pull this thing through 100-kilometer wind, no issue.
Oh, anyway, ever since our front maple got blown over by the big wind, now I'm traumatized away. It's so super windy. I never knew that wind was dangerous. Anyways, and also it looks so
going for a hike turned into putting all our stuff away. Get the chairs put away, the tables put away that were outside, tuck Starlink in behind the Airstream in case the winds really pick up. And
I thought it was a major rain. It turns out to be a medium rain.
Yeah, it's a medium rain at best. But anyway, we're safe inside. And who knows, maybe we'll make it out later.
A bug sprayed up.
But probably not.
Nothing. I don't know, depends.
It depends on the time, but it's still shower night.
There's a while. It's not clearing up.
I'm not overly optimistic. I'm okay though. We'll get our showers all done up. We'll get all cleaned up, and everything will be fine. And we'll get out there tomorrow.
Oh wow! It smells different than what we have at home. Dirt, non-dirt. It's a rock smell. Mm-hmm. We got a new development here. Finally, a predator joined the scene. A little spider. who doesn't move much. I don't know his plan, but there are lots of mosquitoes and flies he could go after. But he's just parked here.
All right, so after our bumpy drive, I kind of thought about the plumbing, and I was kind of relieved to see that the plumbing hadn't given us a problem. But now today, we find a little bit of water here in the drawer. So I do think we might have a little issue. And what's more, we saw that the faucet, I noticed the faucet was a little bit on an angle, and I kind of tried to move it, and it didn't seem to want to move. So I thought, oh, that's weird. I guess it was always like that. But then Jen said it wasn't, and she was able to put it back easily. So yeah, it still doesn't move what I would call easily. So I'm gonna pull out the drawers and have a look and see what's going on here. Hopefully something's just loose and we can tighten it and all will be well. All right, so problem quickly understood and soon to be solved, and it is not a big issue, thankfully. See if we can focus. It's pretty dim down here, but you can poke on the screen till it focuses. So this just vibrated loose, and now when it drains, it's leaking a bit. It didn't, so we'll just, I don't think that has anything to do with the top spinning. In fact, it guaranteed doesn't. So I'm going to have a quick look at that while I'm down here anyway. Let's just hand tighten that. It doesn't have to be super tight, but it does have to be tighter than flopping around. And this is all glued. So I don't know, I like the idea of an unscrewing P-trap in my home plumbing. It's good, it's nice and easy for clean out. I think I'm going to leave it and just put this on my checklist after dirt road driving. Hasn't been an issue until now, so I don't think I'm going to glue this in, because that would be even worse if something got stuck. Oh, and this is also a bit loose, but it's plastic on plastic, so let's not ham fist that too much. But yeah, we'll just have to check this after a really bumpy drive in the future to make sure we don't get leaking into the drawers. Cool. Okay, easy one. Not bad. So I'm just on my way out of the drawer. Well, actually, I was about to stick my head way in to look up at the tap like I was saying. And just before I did, I don't know why, but the floor looks a bit yellow actually. So I scraped it with my gloves, and yeah, I think that's the dirt road. So I'm going to give the floor a little wipe under here while I'm down here. Honestly, it could be factory dust too, but whatever, we're going to clean it up a bit. Just keeps getting more and more interesting. I'm wiping around down here, kind of behind here, and this thing pops out. I have absolutely no idea. Whoops. No idea what this is, but I'm going to grab it and try and figure it out. Oh, I figured it out on the fly. I looked over here and saw this. I looked over here and didn't see that. So I guess it's the rear bumper for this slider. I'm going to try and replace it while I'm down here. Goodness me. Anyway, it just snapped right back on, but it took quite a bit of force to get that on. So I guess the weight of the drawer back there probably is what it helped it pop off in the first place. So anyway, it's back on. So we'll see how long that stays. I tightened up the sink faucet. It turns out the best way to go in there is not this way. It's actually through the garbage cans back there and the side garbage. Much easier. And I couldn't tighten it much, but that wasn't what was leaking. It was this guy here was fully loose. He's now tightened. But since we're down here, I started poking around, and also we noticed there were suddenly more mosquitoes, even though I've now added the tape to the windows. So I got looking at the wheel well here, and it seems like there's a bit of a gap here, and I'm wondering if it's not completely sealed to the outside. There's also some dust, but not as much as I would expect if it was really, really open, based on what I saw in the stab jack panel. It was full of dirt, and being that close to the wheel, it would just be destroyed. I also noticed they might be coming in through here. This goes down to the furnace, and see, there's another one right there.
Yeah.
Got you on camera, buddy. Smile. Where did he go?
Yeah.
You got him.
Oh, no. Oh, I gotta be focused. Yeah. Dead body.
Okay, proof. We got him. Yeah, another one. So did he actually pop up right while we were talking about it from here? I wonder. So this is the furnace, the clean furnace air, so it wouldn't have much to do with the vent. I'm just wondering if the furnace exhaust is maybe letting them in somehow. Anyway, temporary solution for now is get these drawers back in here. We've got everything cleaned up and we're back on track. So kind of cool. This fell off. I put it back. I snapped it back on. This shook loose, drained some water down into my bottom drawer. And other than that, everything's good. I realized I didn't travel with any PEX hardware. Like if I needed to do a PEX repair on the road here, I would be pretty darn screwed. So I think I'm going to add a couple basic PEX repairs to my kit. But so far, the incoming plumbing has held up, which is a relief. Okay, so I was on air forums looking for solutions to mosquito ingress, and they gave me the window strips, you know, when the windows go up and down, tip. But we found mosquitoes were for sure coming in through here. There was a big gap around the hole, so I've just taped it up. The rate of mosquito killing has dropped in this area drastically. They're not coming in anymore. It's not just because we're being nice or have a truce with the mosquitoes. No, they've stopped coming in. So if you don't like mosquitoes getting in your Airstream, think about this. And I'm going to go on the other side where I think the ducting comes up for the, you know, basically this is the furnace ducting coming up. I'm going to try and find the rest of these and seal them up. Maybe not while I'm on the road here, but once I'm home, I'll rip the drawers out and try and seal that up. Less bugs is better. Can you tell me what you're doing?
I'm birding.
What kind of birding is this called?
Advanced birding, from trailer birding to bed birding. Oh, no, that's a dragonfly.
No, pay attention. The magnolia will come back. Let's see if these look like cookies yet. Getting there. I'd say those are pretty much perfect and ready for coffee time. So we just stopped on the side of the road here, literally the side of the road, just down the stream from where we're camped a little bit. And these bushes here are full of warblers. Yellow warblers, Wilson's warblers, common yellowthroat. Is that what he's called? Common yellowthroat.
Least flycatcher.
Least flycatcher, and a blackback woodpecker flew by to give us a little look too. So probably anywhere. But yeah, we're going to head back to camp and keep looking in the bushes.
So we switched the location a little bit more close to our campsite, and the water is calmer, so we can hear a little bit better, and still have lots of
action-packed.
Yeah, brushes over here, and this is such a great spot. Yeah. We saw hawks, right?
Probably a Sharpie.
We think it's a Sharpie. No.
For sure a Kestrel.
Yeah, Kestrel, we had a really good look. We watched the cedar waxwings.
Tons of cedar waxwings is like acting like flycatchers, just catching bugs non-stop.
Yes.
Really cool.
And I think this is a breeding, I mean a little hub for them, because when the hawk come by and there was like a 30, there's a fly, I'm okay. there's like a 30, 40, like a big group. I didn't know
big
there
flock
were.
of birds just come up out of the woods and took off.
Yeah, and I think it's cedar waxwing, because before that I
Probably.
didn't even look so far. Now I try to focus far, and I see there's a cedar waxwing sitting there.
Just
so
dotting all the way to the horizon kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah, very cool. What do you want to say?
Nothing.
Huh?
Very cool. Stop. Family meeting number 2. Is that how we want to do that?
Yeah.
Family meeting number 2.
So I just want to update you that we officially declare fail, right?
In
For
terms of the
our-
9-day/10-day boondocking challenge,
Yeah.
fail. We're pulling out a little bit early, but you
One
know,
day early. Is
one
it?
day.
Yeah, we're supposed to leave on Saturday, but we're leaving on Friday.
Right, we're down to 8 days.
Yes.
So it depends how you count it. I think we first said a 10-day, then we quickly went to 9, and now we're at 8, and we're pulling out on day 8.
Right.
So,
Water? Yeah, it's the
main thing, yeah.
main thing. We're running out. Currently it's a little bit low. We're out of all the water that the water jug we filled.
We brought 9 4-liter jugs, and they're gone.
Yeah.
We're actually heading to replenish them right now. I brought a platypus water filter with me, so we're going to head to the stream and just filter some and replenish a few of those.
So water was the major issue, but on the other hand, like with
Wasn't the only issue.
was not the only one. Like, because we're gonna refill. If we want to push for 1 day or 2 day, I think we could do it.
And food wasn't the issue like we thought it would
Yeah,
be.
I thought the food would be the issue. I was
too.
worried. I fill up the whole fridge, and I was like, oh my god, I probably don't have enough food, but I think we can make it for a few more days. The issue was unexpected, and we didn't. How should I say? We planned that wrong. We didn't know the north is like this. So
I want to defend us a little bit though. We planned it wrong, but we did plan it. So we went, it's the weather, okay? So what we're talking about now is the
weather
weather
and bug.
vis-a-vis the black fly bloom. Like spring is full on here. It is hot and it is buggy. And we spoke with the local. It's not even the peak yet. She's like, oh yeah, in 2 weeks it'll be really bad. I was like, what? It's not really bad? She's like, oh no, it'll be real hell in 2
and we
weeks.
can visually see the difference. The first day we arrived, the
black flies were little,
size.
really little, tiny black
The
flies.
number of them, we didn't have any big bug hitting our car when we drive. Now we start to have big juicy bug hitting the windshield.
Yeah, it's coming.
And the black fly size are growing. So I killed.
But I want to tell them, we planned this. We went on the weather, the historic weather sites, and we looked at the average high-low. And I don't know if it's just a warmer year this year or if just...
No, I asked the lady, the local,
Yeah.
she grew up here, and she said it's like that, like snow, and in 2 weeks it's like a 20,
Hot.
30 degree.
Yeah.
So
we
we
just got to
didn't know
be
that.
in front of that. We got to be in front of that shift when it goes from cold to hot.
Yeah.
We don't mind the cold. We can handle the cold.
Yeah.
We don't handle the bugs well.
Yeah, the black fly and mosquito, because somebody loved the little shallow pond.
Double whammy. We didn't know. We thought
so
that was
every
a river.
night I've been waking up at least once, sometimes 3 times because
No, you
of,
had one night off.
Oh yeah, 1 night off. Yes, I had 1 night off. Just 3 mosquitoes right before I go into sleep. So, anyways, it's
She cleans the place up real good.
a lot of.
She's a killer.
I'm telling you, I'm serious. If I count, I did some count. I at least count 500 to 1,000 minion black flies,
The mini ones, yeah.
and they bite.
Les brûlots, I think they call them.
They bite. The mini ones bite. That's
Yeah,
the
and
most
they feel
terrifying.
like fire. It feels like burning on your skin. All right, so that's the deal. We are wrapping it up. Tomorrow we're going to pull out. Tonight I'm going to hitch up. Tomorrow we're going to
If you
pull
have
out.
tips on saving water when you boondock, I don't like to hear that. I thought we were doing
Other
pretty
than not
good.
washing. We're not
Yeah.
we're not open-minded to that.
3 days hair wash mandatory.
Yeah, we gotta-
Anyway, so Yeah, I really thought we could do it. I thought we were really water economical anyway. But seems not. So
We'll try again. So we're just set up at the beside the stream. Reset Beaupin, I think. And yeah, just filtering water and birding while the water filters. So we've got a couple liters of clean so far, and my rig will do sort of around 5-6 liters at a time, probably 4 realistically. But yeah, so we're just going to bird while we filter water here and try and fill up a few of our jugs for the next day or two. After we got off the dirt road again, not wanting to have another damp under the cupboard moment, and Jen noticed this on the stove. Our little burner cap here has popped off, and I think a screw might have fallen out. Yeah, it's threaded in there, so I've got to try and find that screw down there somewhere, and yeah, wish me luck. I don't think I'm gonna find it, but oh, maybe I just did. Okay, let's see if we can get this fixed. So one of the best kitchen utensils that I didn't know was so useful is chopsticks. They let you reach into little places as well. So that's not it. Okay. So I'm still gonna have to hunt for this screw. But still, these are really useful. Yeah, you got to go around the other way.